Hello everyone, welcome to the end of week 29 and the beginning of your spring break. We'll be off for the next 2 weeks and we'll be coming back on April the 4th. I hope you enjoy your time off together. I hope everyone has healthy vibes over break. We did have a lot of fevers and coughing and congestion and runny noses and headaches and things like that the last couple of weeks. So hopefully everybody got that out of their system and they'll be healthy over a break and you guys can enjoy each other. Yesterday, my daughter went and picked up my son in Carline at the high school and came home, of course, telling me how awful it was. And while I wanted to feel sorry for her, it just reminded me how awesome you guys are, because I don't know what it's like inside your car, but outside your car, everyone seems so patient and understanding and waiting their turn. And so I appreciate the families at our school. I appreciate all of you so much for that. And everyone just seems so kind in Carline. We really appreciate it. If your child's not up and ready, you kind of wait a little bit and then you move out of the way for the next person. So thank you. Thank you so much. This week we talked about all the holidays that are coming up here in the spring. Holy and St. Patrick's Day, which happened last week. And then, of course, the spring equinox is coming up as well. For Holy, they did some art, some coloring arts, and then for St. Patrick's Day for music, they learned a traditional Irish song, and then I taught them a little jig, and talked about my trip to Ireland a few years ago. This week, all the children talked about a thesaurus. Some did a thesaurus scavenger hunt, others talked about what you might look up in a thesaurus, and we came up with some synonyms and antonyms for words. The whole class also had a lesson on levers, because we've been talking about simple machines and how there's so many levers in your body. They're in your neck, and they're, of course, in your arm. And then we'll be doing a little more human body work when they come back. And we'll be transitioning from talking about South America. So we visited Trinidad this week and also talked about Trinidad and Tobago and talked about how it's one country but two islands. And I really enjoyed learning about the different countries in South America. So we're going to transition to Africa, and I can't wait to learn more about the countries in Africa. And some things to look forward to coming. First of all, our pizza order. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. I've given up. So I put the link, I emailed the link to everyone. I do turn it off, usually on Thursday mornings, but sometimes on Wednesday nights. So I'll turn the link off, and then I'll turn it back on, usually on Saturday or maybe Sunday, sometimes on Friday, for the next week. So I shut it down while we collect all the orders, and then open it back up again. So you can use the same link over and over again to order, because I turn it off and I clear it and reset it. So I posted on Facebook, I emailed it again, I'm done. I can't do anything else. So if your child does not have a order on the pizza order form, they won't have pizza on Fridays, because we've been like chasing children and asking about money and orders and things like that, and it's just become too much for us. So I'm sorry for all the difficulties. I don't know. I've kind of done all that I can. So sorry, but hopefully we can get it all figured out, and you can find a system that works for you. I know that a couple of people have said they have to search their trash because that's where they're finding it in their email. Others are just doing that. They're just searching the link from a past order and then using that. I just hope it helps, because I want everyone to get pizza if they want pizza. We've also opened up that order to the other two classrooms, so to the Maple Room and the Oak Room, and that was our first week to do that this week, and the children handled that so nicely. Coming up in April and May, look for more information on an online auction that we'll be hosting that seems to go over better than we used to have it in person. And then, of course, the Tulip Room has decided to host their cookout again in May. That'll be the last Friday before the last week of school. So not that last week of school, but the Friday before will be our cookout. We'll have a bounce house, and the children will be happy to serve you and your family members. Invite anyone you'd like. There'll be registrations and things like that coming up. I'm preparing our Sign Up Genius for parent-teacher conferences, which will be starting the week of April 11th. So watch for that coming out this weekend sometime. And then, side note, the children have decided they would like to participate, most of them would like to participate in Eco Science Fair hosted by the Indiana State Museum. So that is on April the 22nd. It's from 9 to, I believe, 2 during the day. So we could use a few parent volunteers to help, but we don't need many, probably just enough to transport our children. So if you are at work that day or whatever, don't worry about it. I think that if we just have maybe 2 or 3 people volunteer to help drive, that would be great. So eco-science, so it's all about environmental science. So recycling, they had a whole list of stuff that of ideas the children came up with, protecting our earth in any way, solar energy, things like that. So the kids have started kind of brainstorming ideas about what they would like to do for the Eco-Science Fair, and they can continue to work on coming up with ideas. They are working, most of them are working in small groups. There are a few who have said they won't do it, so I might talk to them after break and see if that's really true. They just have to have their idea and what they're going to do turned in by April 8th, so we'll work on that, finalizing that as soon as we get back, and then they can continue to work on their project until April the 22nd. So if you have any questions about that, the Eco-Science Fair, Indiana State Museum, you can look up the website. You can do a quick Google search, which I know one of the parents did. But if you have any questions, feel free to email or text or call or whatever, however you would like to ask some questions. And that's it. Have a great spring break. I'll miss everybody and see you when we get back.